Hey guys, Brian Duckworth here with Brandon Feinstein of the recreation programs. And Brandon, explain to me, what is the recreation programs?
The recreation programs consist of our club sports department and our intramural sports department.
It's okay, and you're the grad assistant of the intramural department?
Yeah, I'm the graduate assistant for the overall recreation programs, and for that, as I said, we have the club sports department and the intramurals department.
Okay. What kind of sports are involved in the intramurals?
For the intramural sports, we have 12 different sports that we go through on a half semester basis. So we do fall session 1, fall session 2, spring session 1, and spring session 2. This year we just finished up the fall 2 with basketball, outdoor soccer, and wiffle ball. And upcoming for the spring semester, we have indoor soccer, handball, and basketball again.
Is there any sports like football or anything like that, the bigger name sports?
Yeah, for the first semester of the fall and for the last part of the spring, we have flag football. We also offer floor hockey for the last part of the spring, which is one of our major sports. And we have other sports like volleyball. We offer stuff like Sunday softball in the spring. And we also have side sports like Can Jam, and we're thinking about implementing badminton into the program.
Really? Is there any job opportunities for people on campus?
Yeah, for people on campus, we usually have a staff between 20 and 25 student staff members. Right now, we have 5 supervisors, which we appoint from people who are already working for us. So those are staff members that might be seniors now or juniors who have been working for us for 2 or 3 years. Originally, we hire people as intramural officials. And as an intramural official, their job is to officiate the game, set up the equipment for the night, clean up the equipment for the night, and they might also be a scorekeeper. So whether they're actually keeping time, keeping the score, keeping track of fouls. We also have staff that are there to call public safety in case of injuries and all that kind of stuff. So we go through a pretty rigorous application process where people can apply to us, where our office is located. Then we go through the applications, interview the candidates, and then as a staff between myself, my boss, and our 5 supervisors, we discuss who we feel would be the best candidate for the job.
So where do you apply for that?
You can apply for that where our office is located, which is on the 2nd floor of the SRC, where the ticket booth is located. And as long as the ticket booth hours are open, you can apply at any time. And we usually host interviews at the end of the fall semester and again at the end of the spring semester, towards the end of the year, hiring for the upcoming fall semester of the next year.
Okay. The big question is there any reward for any of this because it's so low level of competition?
Well, yeah, as you're saying, intramural sports, they obviously are not the Division I sports. They're also not the club sports. So it's the next step that everybody else has to commit themselves to and play. I'm not saying that teams don't go out there and practice and don't show up to games early and work out for the games, because that does happen. A lot of our intramural sports are very competitive, like a D1 sport. Since these student athletes don't have the opportunity to play Division I sports, their sanctuary, so to say, is intramural sports. And they go out there and play just as hard as if it was their high school team or as if they were playing at college. And the ultimate reward that we have is our intramural champion t-shirts that we have. And every year we come up with a different design for those t-shirts. And we go through a company that produces those t-shirts for us. We have them and award them to the winners. But on top of that, for certain sports that we have, such as flag football, dodgeball, and basketball, we actually have what's known as extramurals, which is an off-campus tournament that takes place, whether it's the New Jersey State Flag Football Tournament at Stockton University, it could be the NERSA Regionals at Maryland University, which teams have gone to for the past 8 years here at Rider. And last weekend, we actually sent our dodgeball champions to Rowan University for the regional tournament there. So on top of the t-shirts and the satisfaction of winning the actual intramural program for that sport, there also are extramurals. And for basketball, we're hosting our own NERSA tournament in the middle of April, which we usually invite New Jersey State teams, possibly reaching outside this year, to other Pennsylvania teams.
So it looks like there's something to play for in the end, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. When people go out there to play, there's a lot that they have to gain from it.
Cool. So we're running out of time here. For Brandon, this is Brian Duckworth. So have a good day.